Okay. Sound, microphone. Let's just make sure the swinging works. Good. Sound effects, good. Now, so that I can see chats from everywhere. Done. From everywhere. And to mute that so I'm not getting 4 times the amount of sound. Now, where are we? Right here. As I die slightly inside. Oh, I bet you that's some desert rose. Oh, I was completely wrong. But that is okay. Doesn't look like there's a box up there. So we shall leave it alone. Hello, Bunny. What's going
Infiltrating
on?
the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on
Good
Harlette.
morrow.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already.
Oh, no,
be
there's a
sure
chocobo there with those
Sylvester will do
people.
everything in
They're
his power
probably
to
alright.
hold
Oh, look.
inside.
This thing.
His troops are ultra increasing,
This is not an alright being.
but
It will need to die.
for the siege to end.
All of the damage. Act 1 of Baldur's Gate 3 because I can't stop. Y'all, there's so much. There's so much stuff to explore and find. Like, I've played through it a couple times. Hey, Sylvia, what's going on? I played through Baldur's Gate 3 a couple times, and I still haven't found everything.
Nice try.
And, like, I've walked everywhere, because there's some things that won't, activate unless you do certain things. Like, there's a specific place in Act 3 where the only way to activate, like, a secret door to go down somewhere for something is to fucking... to light, like, 3 or 4 candles that are in a room. And it's like, why would I ever think to light these, like, 4 candles specifically? There's so many, like, but, like, there's, like, one of the characters from the older Baldur's Gate games, I can't remember his name, he comes with the little hamster Boo. I don't know why. Minsk, there we go. I'm always lighting candles and touching everything. It's not a bad thing to do, you're not wrong. But, Can I jump off? No, I can't. There we go. But yeah, so, like, he's in the game, and you can get him as a playable, like, companion character, and I've never found him, and I've gone through the game, like, 3 or 4 times now. And I'm just like, what? I was like, what am I missing? Where is he located? And it's the same thing in, Act 1 when you go to the Underdark. There's a place where you can meet, like, fish people. And, like, I remember the first time I seen, like, a video of that, I was like, where the fuck do you meet those? I was like, I've been to the end of the game. And then it's like, oh, it's in Act 1. I was like, Act 1? I was like, I've been everywhere in Act 1. How? And it was literally this one place that I didn't jump across a fucking chasm and then go down a ladder to find. And I was like, oh. And, like, I think you can get, like, a buff or, like, a summonable, like, fish people for later on in the game. So there's, like, all kinds of stuff. And I think it's funny how they they have things, like, prepared for everyone, because there's, like, another Underdark place where you find the heavy-duty, like, exploding barrel. I'm trying to remember the fucking name of the powder that they use for it. But you find the little gnome lady, and she's got the barrel, and she's like, oh, don't come any closer, or I'll set it off. And she's got, like, a torch hidden over it, but if you, if you, click the button on the bottom of the screen, so you can control a different character, and walk around while she's in conversation with whoever, like, initiated the conversation, you can actually steal the barrel, and then when you look, you can go back to the dialogue and go, fine, do it. And then she looks down and goes, oh no, where did it go? So, like, you can change things like fucking mid-dialogue sometimes. Yeah, no, they've got, like, so many things fucking figured out for that game. And I think I think the new patch is doing, like, a test run now. And there's supposed to be cross-play with it. Oh, exactly. Well, that's what makes D&D fun, is you can basically do, like, whatever the fuck you want. Provided you roll properly. Because you can definitely fuck up everything that you try as well. Yeah, definition of the world is your playground. You're not wrong. But no, like, it's definitely got, like, a lot of replay value. There's so many times you can go through that game, whether it be just to find the things you missed, to start a new character, to, like, do a different playthrough, because, like, playing, playing as, like, a mainly, melee-based class, as opposed to, like, a wizard, or, like, trying to play, like, ranged, or, like, a charisma character, and, like, try and talk your way out of everything, is definitely, like, a big, big difference. There's definitely going to be some kind of boss fight in here. Well, like, probably a hunt. There's no way they're going to give me, like, a wide open space like that just off the side. Whee! Oh, look at you poor guys. No, I haven't picked up Baldur's Gate 3 in a little bit, because I played that for quite a bit. And I'm quite a hog. Your best bet is to, like, pick up everything that you can. And once you get over encumbered across all of your characters, just go back to camp and put everything in your camp chests. Because then when you get to a shop, what you can do is take one person out of your party. I'm a loot goblin too. Take one person out of your party, send them back to camp, and put them in front of the chest. And then, what you can do is, from camp, you can drag all of the stuff. I wish this was Legend of Dragoon. If only. This would be really cool. But, if you leave one person in camp and put them next to the loot chest, you can drag everything from the loot chest into your other character's inventory, right in front of the shop, and then fucking sell it all for, obviously, as much as they have gold. That's how I ended up with so much gold, like just selling everything that I picked up, along with taking all of the good items and potions and stuff that they had in shop. I think by the time... Thank you for the share, Selby! I think by the time I hit Act 3, I had, I think it was like 30,000 gold, and like every single item I could ever desire. There literally wasn't like anything that I couldn't get at that point. Especially like, just like purchasing it. Oh, we're in the market. Too easy? Yeah, you're not wrong.
This is where we're supposed to meet Goots.
It's definitely a fun game, but the combat's fairly easy.
Supplies. I dare say he'll have finished by now.
Porter for hire.
Yeah, what that guy said. He yelled something at me.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion.
Hurry, man. We must go places. I don't know where these places are, but let's go.
Scooping up all the best customers. Leave some for the rest of us.
Are there any
I
hidden...
hear the brothers found another victim.
There we go.
Can you believe it?
Spools of steelweed.
What's that? The 3rd this month.
I think that said steel silk, and I just totally said steel weed, but whatever.
If I knew him.
Where is...
I've also brought any coin with them.
Oh, good thing I went this way. Sweet, I got... Oh, sandstone... I found fucking music. Sweet. I love getting loot boxes of things I already have, like, a bajillion of. The brother found a body. Are they mafia? That's a good question. We'll say yes.
You won't find a finer array this side of the strait.
But I already have one. I already got ridiculous amounts of these.
You've a discerning eye.
Literally just like dropped fucking 50 grand.
A fine choice.
100 Darkest Curse because I got attacked by an eye with teeth. Ah, yes.
Many thanks.
There's many of those throughout the game.
Fine choice. Farewell.
Let me carry your goods.
They're not the easiest either. I don't know if you found that flask up in like the main world, like in Act 1. Enough to do with only a little variety. There's some to do, but like I can definitely agree with that. Like there's a fair bit of side quests and like the hunts are really good, but there's not like a lot of like mini games and stuff, which is what I kind of really like about most Final Fantasies. Is like they throw some like mini games and stuff in. I know Final Fantasy VII Rebirth went like way overboard with that. Don't get me wrong, I fucking love it, but I know it's kind of irritating for some people.
Peaches and pears.
But yeah, if you found that chest with the flask in it up in the main world in Act 1, if you throw that, it lets one of those out, but it will attack you and everything else.
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper.
That's non-bread, sir. Non-bread is
You're
delicious.
more than welcome to look.
It's probably not non-bread, but it looks like non-bread. Non-bread is so good.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the crystalline dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who
Jill is so
seek entry
pretty.
are to form a line and ready their documents for
All of Jill's
inspection.
majesticness.
Looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
Let us out!
Can't you make an exception?
You can't prevent me from leaving.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go and find Goose.
Yeah, her alt outfit is really, really good.
He must be around here somewhere.
Where are you, goats?
Tight-fisted.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will be different there.
Oh, should I now?
Remember when
Is that how we're doing
the
this?
people coming through here?
Come, taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
I'll take the large one.
Ah, good.
I feel like it would be hard not to find him. He's so ominous.
I'm so sorry. Don't tell Nan, will you?
Slow down, Goods. Just tell us what happened.
It's betrayed us, Pass. It's gone.
Oh no.
We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even be able to get through the flipping checkpoint.
Oh no,
Do you
Goots.
remember when you last saw it?
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me and
A baron?
You don't think that they might have nicked it, do you?
It wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, the battles aren't too bad. It all depends. Like, when you start the game, obviously, they give you things to help you. Like, they give you one that makes your combos auto.
I know where.
There's a double meaning to that sentence. There's always a double meaning to every sentence. And there's one that you can equip that auto dodges for you.
She does.
Where do we find her?
Or there's one that can make it so that the dodge
Caravans up that way.
window kind of like slows down a little bit so that you have an easier time to dodge.
Time like the present.
You two go on ahead.
For the most part, it's not too bad,
I'm gonna
though.
check the rest of my stuff, make sure no one else is missing.
I played this on hardcore. It was definitely fun.
We'll meet you there.
That reminds me of, got as far as Karen Norvin tried not to rely on the bracelets. Yeah, no, I understand.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo.
That you mentioned in the hardcore thing, Bunny, reminds me of what is it? A mod for Stardew Valley that I found, and I thought it'd be funny to use because the wife plays Stardew all the time, but she always has like the Stardew wiki up on her computer to help with her endeavors. And what the mod does is anytime that you open the Stardew wiki, it closes Stardew and deletes your save file. This in FF7 did was you can't do hardcore on your first run. Yeah, I never understand that. Like, I don't like when games lock the hardest difficulty behind having to beat it. Like, I think that's like that's a poor decision. Like, don't get me wrong, like have all the other fucking difficulties and stuff and whatnot, but like if you're like, or have like some kind of like challenge run thing, like have all your difficulties there, but do something extra for beating the game. Like have like a like unlock the challenge run so that you can like, you know, maybe have it so you can't use potions or you can't use this or can't use that. But like just having like the difficulty change different is or like the highest difficulty lock behind something is just really stupid. I was like literally just over here.
It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
What?
We're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
It's behind me.
Don't go, El. He's me mate.
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Boklad?
She's got a thing for Goots. She's like, ooh, Mr. Goots.
I gather Lady Karen didn't send you.
Extra replays add features. Draconian mode. Yeah, like stuff like that is really neat, but like just the difficulty.
So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me traders pass.
And I feel like difficulties should be a little bit different too. Like I feel like there should be almost kind of like the way
You're the son of a Morble.
what is this?
Honestly.
Oh, why am I forgetting the name of it?
Goots told us that you know the markets well.
Oh, I'm forgetting the name of this game so bad. Even though I've played it before. Many times.
Pass back.
You start off as a cave person and you slowly you tame dinosaurs and stuff. Why am I forgetting it?
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either.
This is Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy 16.
Not that anyone would take you for traders. But
Um
I suppose that's why you came to me.
is anybody remembering the name of the other game that I'm talking about? Fuck.
Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass.
Like basically you start off, there's like dinosaurs and everything, you can tame them, you're gathering resources, building, crafting, whatever. Why am I forgetting the name of it? Because it's very popular. Like this is Ark, there we go, thank you. I don't know why I couldn't remember that name. For some reason, it just fucking skipped me. But yeah, so I feel like difficulties for games should almost have sliders like that, where instead of just like easy, medium, hard, it should be like damage to enemies. You can like slide from like very low to very high, enemy health very low to very high, like damage to you very low to very high, like stuff like that, and then like their AI like have like a slider for that, as opposed to just like set difficulties. That way like you can kind of like customize it.
Which means?
Because like we know some people like damage sponges. And oh, the Edge of Eternity has something like that. But yeah, so like instead of just like, you could sit there and be like, okay, like I don't want the fights to last for fucking ever, so like you don't want them to be damage sponges, so you like kind of like tweak the health for the enemies to be a little bit like lower, but like you want them to be difficult, so you tweak their AI and like maybe their damage like all the way to the max. You know, just like subtle little things like that, as opposed to just be like easy, medium, hard, and then like hard, like their damage is all the way up. They're the hardest things ever, and now their health is like 18 times what it normally is.
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. It's that, I don't know, try swimming across the strait, but the guards will definitely spot you.
Well, that's why I'm saying like have it like customizable. Like you could sit there and like put all of them, like if you really want like a big challenge, put like all of them like all the way up.
All right.
Well, that makes it more accessible for other people. Like if people want a challenge, they're gonna put the challenge all the way up, and like because not everybody wants the challenge of something being difficult. Like
a pleasure doing business.
Like people that don't like Dark Souls games. Like I don't like the initial Dark Souls games just because they didn't feel right. Like I didn't find them like overly difficult. They're definitely hard. Like Dark Souls is one of the hardest games that fucking exists. It's just I couldn't get into playing them. But like it's one of those things where some people want to be able to play the game because they like the way it plays and like they like the story behind it, but like if it's too difficult, then they just won't touch it. So it's one of those things that could get more people in, but if it's somebody that actually wants a challenge and has a fun time with a challenge, they're gonna fucking tank those sliders all the way to the fucking top. Finish this game is the worst in the... I wouldn't say it's the worst. Final Fantasy II exists. And like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind 2. 2 is alright, but like, this compared to Final Fantasy II is a giant leap. Very giant leap. Or like original... Oh no, original 3's alright. But like Final Fantasy II and like this one's got some fun gameplay. Like the story's alright. Like it's not like the best. The visuals and the friggin' summon combat is fucking crazy. But like the Final Fantasy II's got some pretty big drawbacks. There we go.
For the road. The caravan stops next.
Juicy pears.
This is the most boring of them all.
Are you the furniture maker?
I don't know. I'd put 12 below this one too. Like, I don't like the combat. Like this, I'm not a fan of Final Fantasies being action-based combat. Like I like 15, I like 16, but like I found 12 was really off the mark in terms of like the combat. The world was great.
Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Imps know every inch of this warren.
Like I enjoyed the world. The story was pretty good. There was certain characters in 12 that really didn't need to exist. Like Vaughn. Vaughn really didn't need to exist at all, and I know he technically wasn't supposed to. But
we will.
I took a shower at 8 and my hair is still wet. But like 12 is definitely low on my bucket list. for Final Fantasies, and I've played 12 a few times.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Life will...
Beaten 12 a few times, I should say, not just played, because you can play a game and just not beat it at all.
Sorry. Message from Eloise, is it?
She's asked me to help.
I'm trying to think what my top 5 lowest Final Fantasies would be. 2 is probably one of them.
Is that so?
12.
Suppose I better tell you what I know. For one, this
Trying to
is
think
a
here.
family operation.
Because I enjoy 1 for what it is. Like, 1 is a really good introduction. Like, there's not a lot of, I guess, hand-holding in it.
Orphans from the wars.
Probably 2, original 3, not 6, because Final Fantasy 6 is fucking amazing. So 2, 3, 12, in no order. 7, really?
Some of them take it as an opportunity.
That's a take I don't see a lot, and I won't disagree with you. I really enjoy 7. 7's one of my top 5s, but I can definitely see why a lot of people might not like it. Are you talking like original 7 or remake 7? Because that could be like a big factor as well, because I know there's a lot of like hardcore Final Fantasy fans that were disappointed a lot in the remake and rebirth.
Alright then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
You should come with
Trying to
me
think
to
of
the
those.
Dominion.
2,
Life will be
3...
different there.
2 original 3. I'll keep having to say original 3, because some people think 3 as in Final Fantasy 6. 12. 4 is good. 5 is good. Okay, I was wondering why you said 1 and 7. Because I was talking about, like, lowest. I wouldn't say 7's the greatest. I've got my problems with 7. I find 7's just really overhyped. I'm not saying 7's a bad game.
Do you?
What do you want?
But like 7 was the first one with an RPG. 7 was the first one with a commercial, so I find that's why a lot of people know 7. A lot of people love 7 so much is because it was their first one.
No, you get in trouble for it.
Like, I'm not saying 7 is bad. 7 is really good. The story's good. The characters are great. Like, the world is absolutely phenomenal. But like, it's still got its like ups and downs. But like, that's the same with like all of them, right? They've all got their flaws. But like in terms of 7, I wouldn't even put it in my top 5 RPGs, in all honesty.
The caravan stops next to the
There's 2 different 3s. When 3 came over to America, it was released, when it came over to America, it was released as 3 on the Super Nintendo. But it's technically Final Fantasy VI. Original 3 was never released over here until later on. It ended up being released on, I think it was the Game Boy Advanced or the 3DS or DS, whichever one. They like redid it and finally released it over here. But like Final Fantasy 3 that a lot of people know for the Super Nintendo is actually supposed to be Final Fantasy VI. When they re-released it as, I think on PlayStation 1, they re-released it as 6. Like the number that it's supposed to be. Because if you look at like the way the Final Fantasies progressed, where they have Final Fantasy 6, where they have 3 on the Super Nintendo, which is the one with like Sabin and Edgar and everything like that. It takes a giant jump from 2, and then it goes slightly backwards for 4 and 5. And then if you notice that there's no other 6, but there's a second 3. What was it that you didn't like most about it? Is it just like how you found it boring, or like I know the combat's pretty repetitive right now. Yeah, I'm not even sure why they didn't release original 3, but like it's the same thing with like a lot of different game companies. Sometimes they just don't release a specific game for some reason.
Do you mind if I ask you something?
Can't stop you.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked you to do anything out of the ordinary recently.
Anything you grown
I can't
ups
really
have
think
lost
of,
is
like,
gonna
back to my,
shut
like,
and go
bottom
away.
5 Final Fantasies, I can't really think of any...
Sorry.
Well... I can't really think of any that, like... fit in there other than the, like, 2, 3, and fucking 12 for me. Like, 13 could probably be up there with how linear it is and how long it takes to, like, actually get the game going. Combat characters... Bad villain. Okay. Rude child. No, I can understand. Like, you know, everybody has those things that, like, make them, like, steer away from a game. Like, that's unfortunate. Like, I definitely see where there's some things they could have definitely, like, very well improved.